Good afternoon. I'm John Dowding from WSAV.com now, and welcome to WSAV Some Good News. You're probably saying, wait, this sounds kind of familiar. Well, you're right.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to SGN.
Actor John Krasinski recently created the show Some Good News out of his home to simply highlight some good news around the country during uncertain times. Last week, Krasinski featured Tybee Island's The Sandbar, when owners removed nearly $4,000 in bills taped to the walls to pay their employees. That story is just the tip of the iceberg of some good things happening in our community. So we created WSAV Some Good News to show John and all of you at home some other feel-good local stories happening right here in our community. Now for some good news. Life as we know it right now looks completely different these days. Our favorite spots around town are empty and toilet paper shelves are pretty much bare. But one thing we aren't short on right now is love. Here's Claire going with more.
That's right, John. People across our community are stepping up to support and encourage their neighbors in any way they can. On Hilton Head Island, high schoolers from Project Unify are writing letters to adults with special needs to help them feel less alone while social distancing. And in Savannah, 10-year-old Brooklyn Lindstroth packed up 400 homemade lip balms and delivered them to medical workers after hearing their masks were causing chapped lips. She also gave them handwritten notes that said things like, "Thank you for keeping us safe," and "Nurses and doctors are the best." The founder of the Facebook group Meals for Medical is showing love to first responders by bringing them fresh meals from local businesses. Medical staff say it's awesome to have a good meal waiting for them after a long, tiring shift. So far, Meals for Medical has raised over $16,000 to feed local emergency medical staff. And two brothers are helping keep complete strangers safe by going around Savannah and sanitizing gas stations. Jill and Josh Ogundele proved that a pandemic couldn't stop their love for each other when they tied the knot on a Zoom call. The two were set to get married at Savannah's First African Baptist Church, but instead said "I do" in their living room. On their big day, over 100 guests and 3 pastors logged on to Zoom to support the couple.
Joshua, today on Zoom in front of God and everyone here, I vow to love you forever.
Two Tides Brewing Company in Savannah's Starland District is spreading love nationwide by partnering with breweries across the country to create a new IPA called All Together. And 100% of the proceeds are going to service industry workers who have been furloughed. And in Brunswick, residents of Gracemore Nursing and Rehab had a dance party in the parking lot when the community came out for a drive-by parade. Check it out.
Thank you, Claire. We definitely have some new dance moves we gotta try. But now it's time to take a look at the weather. Mayor Johnson, how's it looking outside?
I'm Van Johnson, mayor of the city of Savannah, and the weather forecast is... It's beautiful in Savannah. It's always beautiful in Savannah. Not a cloud in the sky. My hair is blowing in the wind. It's a great day in Savannah.
Thank you, Mayor Johnson, for that weather report. Due to social distancing, event cancellations, and business closures, people in our community are having to get creative to stay entertained and connected with each other. From neighborhood scavenger hunts to banana bread baking, people are finding ways to keep themselves busy. Here's Ashley Williams with more.
That's right, John. And speaking of scavenger hunts, the Bluffton Fire Department just hosted one to teach families about fire safety while they're stuck at home. Each week, the department challenged the community with a task that would teach them about fire safety. After completing everything from testing a smoke alarm to finding an emergency meeting place, the Keene family won a pizza delivered to their home by a fire truck. And here in Savannah, designer Doniette Thomas is spending her time creating fashionable face masks to help with the shortages. I'm rocking one of her designs right now. She's sold over 800 stylish masks, donated them to a local homeless shelter, and has even come out with a spring-summer collection. Savannah author Melissa Gracious has written an entire children's ebook during the pandemic. Captain Corona and the 19 COVID Warriors is a free book that helps kids better understand the coronavirus while giving families a new fun book to read at home. And musician Ben Torres from Savannah Smiles Piano Bar has been bringing live music right to people's living rooms.
Come and rest your bones.
He's been taking song requests from fans and sharing them with personalized messages of encouragement.
It just makes me feel good. I think people need music. I think that music makes a difference.
Plenty of other people are also taking advantage of technology to keep busy and connected. Aaliyah Freeman, a hairstylist in Pooler, hosted free virtual beauty care sessions to show people that quarantine hair doesn't have to be a nightmare. Thanks to Facebook Live, Orange Theory Fitness held a virtual 5K to keep the community moving. Runners did a virtual group stretch session with head coach Cameron Scott before taking off on their own race paths. A runner was then chosen at random to win a prize. And Sheena Allen, the creator of Hype Fit Workouts, has been hosting live dance fitness classes on Facebook every day. Allen says her high-energy moves are a great way for people at home to have fun and relieve some stress.
It's just so raw. It's just so me that I think people realize that, and they have appreciation for that and an understanding, and can see that I'm still going to bring it no matter if it's virtual or not.
Thank you for that, Ashley. Now, some of the WSAV team wanted to give at-home dancing a try. So we turned to someone who you would recognize from any Savannah Bananas baseball game. The beloved dancing first base coach, Maceo Harrison. He taught our team some moves over Zoom. Take a look.
I recommend definitely during this time of lockdown, like just not being able to go to gyms and stuff, to constantly keep moving. Definitely if you're not working or anything, like just to keep moving while inside. And the best way to do that is dance, because you really don't think of it as an exercise. You're going to push off of that right to slide left.
If you could say anything to the city of Savannah to motivate them and encourage them right now, what would you tell them?
Stay positive each and every day, because like that's what I do. I live by positivity. I don't let negative stuff, get in my way. So yeah, just straight positive vibes, and just it'll make the world a better place.
Who knew I worked with such amazing dancers? Who would have known? That's all the time we have for this week. But before we go, I want to leave you with a story about a Savannah woman who found ways to spread laughter as she battled COVID-19.
As a positive patient, you kind of feel like there's a scarlet letter on your chest.
Mickey Skelton says she knew something was wrong when she lost her sense of taste and smell. A fever, cough, and shortness of breath quickly followed.
It was the classic textbook COVID case. It just happened to somebody who is pretty healthy, doesn't take any medications.
Once her test results came back positive, Skelton was admitted to Memorial Health in Savannah, but her biggest concern as a single mother was her son.
My son FaceTimed me last night, and he keeps counting down the days. He goes, "Okay, mommy, just this many more days." And I said, "Right, baby." And he says, "Then I can kiss you."
Skelton says she received a mix of azithromycin and hydroxychloroquine while she was here at Memorial. And she says she was able to stay positive those 6 days in the hospital by adding one more thing to her treatment: laughter.
So I don't even pluck my eyebrows. This is just how bad they are.
They had put a little orchid on my food that morning, and so I put it on my orange juice and, drew on the whiteboard in front of me and said, "Beach day for me." And, I just really enjoy making people laugh.
As she recovers from home, Skelton says even with all the bad in the world, there are still things to laugh about. She believes humor is powerful medicine.
It is a crazy world that we're living in right now, but we can still laugh about the silly little things that happen.
Thank you for watching WSAV Some Good News. Remember, no matter what, there's always plenty of good news out there, even in our own backyard. I'm John Dowding.
I'm Claire Going.
And I'm Ashley Williams.
Have a great night.